So very good afternoon, one and all, who have joined for the day 4 of the event. This is the 1 week national level students capability enhancement program on data science. Today is the 4th day of the function. For this event, on behalf of the management, department, faculty members, I welcome Mr. Ramar Bose, who is the guest speaker of today's section. Welcome, Ramar. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Thank you.
I also welcome the participants from various institutions, faculty members from other institutions for this wonderful event. I also welcome our own department faculty members for their support. I welcome you all. Now I request Mr. Ramar to take over the session. Thank you, Ramar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. In last 3 days, you discussed about data science, right? So actually, we plan to talk about data science with real applications. Okay, so actually, a lot of resource like in about data science. So it is available in the internet itself. So why you need to come to study here and why you have to spend the time with us? That is a main question for you. So please recognize why we are spending time with me. Okay. So like why you people are spending time with me. Just understand why you want to spend. Just you can search something in the internet, right? Then why you come to learn about here. So a lot of difference is that. So when you search in the internet, so you will get the definition. Okay, so that definition, it may be different thing. Okay, for example, so we'll go with that actually. So if I ask one definition for a particular, like for data, I'm asking some definition, so people will give different definitions, right? Okay, fine. So that kind of information you will get from the internet. After that, you cannot connect with the real examples. Okay, so in this session, so in my teaching approach, so I will connect in real problems. That is my one of the important part to make a teach. Okay, so that's why I'm in upcoming sessions, all the application which is belongs to data science, that is belongs to very real-time applications. Okay, so in that way I will guide you to develop that applications. Okay, fine. But I want to know how people are in data science. So for that I started small test. Actually it's online test only. I'll send that Google form here in the chat box. You just open that link, just type it your answer, just make it select your answer, then submit it. So based on that we'll start, because I want to know where are you. Okay, so that is also first content today. Then we have so in previously, we trainer only speak, me and Arvind also. But in this time, in upcoming 4 days, you can talk, you can share your content, you can ask any queries about your programming. Okay, so it's relevant to it should be relevant to that data science. Okay, so please start to open that link and answer your that queries. Then you get your points, then you posted your points, how much points you are getting, just post it. Just look at the chat box. You have that one like a link, so that is Google form link. Just open that link and answer the questions, and you will get the score. You just post that text box what your score. You got it. So are you people doing or not? Sudarshan, please mute. I don't know who's this. Sudarshan, please mute your mic. Yeah, thank you, Vignesh. Great. Thank you.
Sundaresan, can you mute your mic?
Sundaresh.
Sudha, madam.
I have muted everyone, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Our audio is okay.
Okay, sir. Can you hear me?
Perfectly.
Okay. So I got a 4 response. One person got 4 mark, one person got 6 mark, another one person got 12 marks, and one wait, and it's going and keep going on. So one person get like, okay, so in 12 2 persons got it. So averagely 9.1% got 14 into 14 points. Okay, good. You just whatever mark you got it, just make it print. I mean, just post it in the chat box. Good to hear. 2 persons get a 4 mark, and 3% gets 6 mark, and 12 mark 4 persons got it, and 14 mark actually I think 2 persons got it. Yeah, good, Vignesh. Next, it's fine, Ram Lakshmi, no problem. Okay, then others. Okay, so now you can people where we are. So actually people are participating nearly, I think 86 or 76 and 93 people are participating. At least I want to get 90 members should be answered this questions. Okay, so I got only 14 responses. Okay, don't search in Google, search sorry, you do it yourself. Okay, because it will be take a long time. Okay, good. Actually here one person got 0. Who's that? Yeah, why one person got it 0 or 1 mark? I think so. I think 1 mark. 1 or 0 mark someone got it. Fast 14 response only I got it. It's not a problem. I won't say your name. Okay, 12 mark, and you can send the message private also, not a problem. It's not a problem. I can help you. If you people wants to develop data science skills, I can help you. So that's why. So because I understood in the previous session, last 3-day sessions, I can see that your question, sir, what is the question? Which means what? I can't. Okay, fine. So if you get if you want to develop your skill on data science, I can help you. And based on that, I want to understand your skill set and what you people think about data science and what you want to do in future also. I want to know. So that's why I'm asking. So just 18 people are response actually here, but answer is very less actually. I mean, in that 18 response, we got 3% 14 mark and 12 mark 5 people are correct. Nilesh, did you answer that Google link? I send again that questions in everyone. So just we see that URL, just click that URL, then you will get that Google form. So you must log in into Gmail ID, then only this form will be open for you. Then you can answer the questions. Okay, you have some questions, you can answer the questions. Okay, so based on the mark, I can understand where are you in data science. Okay, first. 20 response, but mark is okay. I can understand in 20 response, many people not having much knowledge. Few people are very good in that. Okay, people got it. 4 people got it in 10 marks. And another thing, 8 marks. Got it. 1 person got 8 mark fast. I don't know who did that. Okay, don't worry. So you can do. If you want to open up your mark, you can. Otherwise, not a problem. It is very basic question, man. When you enter into data science, you have to know these things. Okay, so that's why, because I last 2 days I saw that the questions from your side. Okay, so your question is very basic, like, what is like a Jupyter, and what is app programming, why Python, like that questions are coming. So because people must know that things, so that's why I want to understand where you are, people. Okay, so where are you in data science? Okay. If anyone needs to develop your skill, you can contact me. I can help you to develop your skill. So I think 10 marks, 6% are carded, but 14 marks only for 3% only carded, and 12 also only 5%. And okay, 12 another 6%. It has become 6%. Yeah, 2% are got it 10 mark, and Karthikeyan and Shreyas. Okay, so because they open up their mark, very good. Good. Okay, it is increasing. So it's 12 mark people got it, 7 people are got it. That's 7 mark. It's very fast here. So we have more than we'll take 5 more minutes to conclude this, and after that we will go to the concept. So there also you people are going to talk. Okay, so feel free to talk about your queries, but your queries would be meaningful. And in last day I saw that some people is a useless typing, like, he's typed some paragraphs. There is nothing, he's repeatedly written that statement again and again. So that is useless question. Okay, so don't do like that. So just you ask meaningful. Okay, I can help you. So okay, fine. 35 response, 8 people scored 12 mark. So for that 14 who people are getting above 8, I mean 8, that people are average. If people get more than 8, that people are median. So if you get mark 14 and above 8, so you people are good. Okay, so okay, I got only this much response. Okay guys, for example, for here people are joined, 96 people are joined actually. So other than that, what happened, other people's, what happened? You people are not ready to answer, or else you can't answer me, no problem. So sorry, sorry Karthikeyan, I directly sent the message, sorry. And okay, in 97 you got it, only 35 people are response now. Still some people are doing, I think so. Okay, 39 response. Oh, I'm gonna calculate above 10 marks and below 10 marks. Okay, so how many people are came to below 8 mark, above 8 mark? Okay, so based on that I can suggest you people how many people knows about data science basics, who people doesn't know basics. Okay, like that we will conclude, and based on that we will guide you. Okay, so don't worry, just answer you. So I'm for you to help in data science. Okay, don't worry. So just to answer it, whatever you know. So in 99, I got nearly, we have 100 participants, but we have got only 40 response. Others, what happened? Please look at the chat box. Don't worry, I don't name it out how much mark you got it. Okay, don't worry. Which of the okay. So shall we close it? Okay, I got some response now. So 5 more minutes to start. Wait for this question test. Then we will start it. Okay. So okay. So 45 response among 100 students, but it's not good actually. Even it is not answer 50-50. So it's very poor result. I think other 50s only for certification. You people are attending this course. Say frankly, it's not a problem. Other 50 students are attending for certification. Apart from that, who people are answered that 50 peoples. Okay. Other people's, I think you attending for only certificate. I think so. Okay, it's not a problem to answer here that whatever you got a mark, not a problem, but it's okay. You got very good. And good morning, Dr. M. Ram, Associate Professor. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor. Okay, I think 46 response only I got it. Anyway, no problem. So can you? Okay, actually, this is a very basic question. We have a lot of technical questions. I'm not coming with the technical questions. If I start to ask about the technical question, it's difficult to some people belongs to 12th and 11th students. That people will struggle to answer the questions. Okay, so that's why for them I just given that very basic questions actually. So in upcoming sessions I have 2 more days. Okay, so in that we will go very depth about data science relevant application oriented. Okay, it's not about concepts like how to select the data, how to put into algorithm, and how that algorithm will be giving the result. Not like that. It's just simply based on that applications. Okay, so today it's one of the part in data science called NLP. So it is very important one. ஓகே பிரதர், நோ ப்ராப்ளம். டேட்டா சயின்ஸில் இருக்கிற ஒவ்வொரு பார்ட், டேட்டா சயின்ஸுங்கிற ஒரு பெரிய ஏரியாக்கில் இருக்கிற ஒவ்வொரு பகுதியில் இருக்கிற பர்டிகுலர் ஏரியாவை ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணி அப்ளிகேஷன் ஓரியன்டாக நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லித்தரேன். ஓகே, ஸோ டோன்ட் வரி. ஓகே, ஸோ சம் பீப்புள் லாஸ்ட் டைம் ஆல்சோ வி காட் இட் ஒன் ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் ஆக்சுவலி. like wants to talk in Tamil, so that's why. Okay, so other guys, please bear with me and we will go. Don't worry, I'll explain all the way. Okay, okay, fine. So in 51 response I got it. So in that range, 14 marks only 6 people are got it. Okay, so other than 12 mark, I think 13 persons are got it. Okay, so similar way, 10 marks, 7 people are got it, and 6 mark, 8 mark, 7 people are got it, and 6 marks, nearly 9 people are got it. Okay, so I'll list out. So how many people are get the results? I will send you how people are got that results. Okay, if you need, you can request me and I will send you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Karpasamy, sir. Thank you, sir. And okay, fine. So anyway, so you got some response, 54 response, you got it. So not a problem. So, but some people not interested to answer that questions. We have audience 100, nearly 100, but we got only 55 response. It's okay. So who people are having time to apply that answers? I mean, ready to answer the questions, you can answer it. So I will send you that who people are got first marks. Okay. Thank you, bye, and we will go to the concept now. I'll just close this window now, then we go to PPT. So in from this PPT, you will going to know a lot of things. Okay, so now that test has been conducted now, so you got some idea about data science from the questions. Okay, so which tools wants to use, when you want to use, like that 7 questions are prepared for you about the basic data science, like which tools wants to use, when we wants to use, like that. Okay, so now we are going to talk about NLP applications. Okay, so this here we are going to talk about one NLP application that is called chatbot. Okay, so it is very interesting why I'm taking this chatbot application, because many people are in chatting with friends, right? So in the way, for your friends, if machine will be chatting for that friend. Okay, so you are chatting to your friend, so if that friend is not available, so for the friend, that machine, that cell phone should be answered to you. Okay, so in that kind of application, how we can develop? Okay, so it is simplest to understand. We are connecting the concept to real world problem. Okay, so then we will understand that some NLP basic techniques. Okay, so actually in the first day, I can understand that people are not good into data science, or else people just to so SRM University, it's conducting some some workshop, so that's why people are start to attend. But thing is, why we want to attend? What is the knowledge we are going to get? So that things should not aware, I think so. In from your question, I can understand that things. Okay, so first question I post to you, what is data? So if people knows, please type it your answer. Okay, what is data? If people sorry, nane reveal pannita, just type it your answer. What is data? Just fast. It may be a single word, it may be a one sentence, it's not a problem, just fastly type it. Okay, data is collection of information. I know that answer will come. Fact, raw fact. Okay, so not a fact, it is a raw fact, it's a right answer. And information, it's not a information, man. It's a data is not a information. Data is not a collection of information. Data or raw and a group of information, that is also, it's okay. Okay, fine. Data is anything, has value. Yeah. Okay, then good. Data is one network information. I'm not accept that answer. Data collection, sorry, data can call to fact, which conclusions. Okay, okay, item. Okay, that is not a set of information. Okay, okay, unprocessed fact. Fact, it is the right answer. No need to mention unprocessed. Okay, with many items. Okay, items. Okay. Raw information, exactly. Raw fact. Okay, information means it's about you are giving some value. Okay, for example, you people are said collection of information. It's a collection of information means you have some data. From the data you are saying information. For example, So data, I'm talking about data. Now students mark is a data. Okay. So I'm teaching to B.Tech first year. So in that first year, how many people scored first mark in data science? So I said 5 people are recorded first mark. So I said 5 people are gets first mark. So that is the information about the data. Okay. So what is the data? That B.Tech students information is a data. From that, from the data, I'm given the information. 5 students got it first person. I mean first mark. Okay. So that is the information. Data is a raw fact. Even you are looking into in front of your computer, mouse, keyboard, table, chairs, pen, everything. It's an object, right? So that object will be called a raw fact, which is called data. Okay. So where it comes from? So it maybe comes from in different places. It may be that data may be like a numeric, or else it is a collected. I mean, one person is a group of observation or a group of data, which will be called as a data. Okay. So that data may be as it's a sensitive data, which means sensor data, or else it may be some qualitative or quantitative data. So in that aspect, it's called belongs to data, I mean statistics. It's not no need now. So just to know about qualitative data and quantitative data. Okay. It's just about information, I mean about data. Okay. So that data, like one or more persons or objects while dumped into the single value. Okay. So that is called data. Okay. So it's about difference about where we have difference about the information, difference about the data. Data is a raw fact, which may be a numerical information, which may be a object. So which may be an object, object will be converted into the text or numerical, anything. Okay. So that may be a quantitative, that may be a qualitative. It's not a problem. Okay. So if sensor data, it may be a signal that will be zeros, ones. So that is also considered as a data. That may comes that's maybe comes under that numerical information. Okay. So you come to the conclusion, what is data? Okay. Yeah, exactly. I mean, your name is very big here. EYJFB. I can't read your name actually. Data is defined as a facts. Exactly. That means maybe a figure or any objects. Okay, that's very good answer. Okay, fine. So next I have another question now. So I mean that data comes from in the different domains. Okay, like maybe a transport, environmental, statistics, like all the areas, health sector, all the area, transport, all the areas data will be generated. It's not a problem. So we just understand where the data is coming. Okay. So now I'll come to main question. What is data science? Actually, we are in third day. So why I started this question means in the last 2 days, I mean last 3 days, I can understand people are not strong in what is data science. Okay. So this question is very important for you guys. Please understand, and you just give a brief, I mean just 1 line or 2 line answer for this. You can give many different answer. That's what I'm expecting. Okay. So just type your answer. What is data science? You said what is data. Now you have to say what is data science. Inside of information. Okay. About information. Okay. So don't give a definition. You just compare with the real problems. Okay. So if you want to explain about data, you can connect with the real problem, real objects. So when I'm talking, I connect with my room actually. So in my room, I have a chair, I have a laptop, I have a desk, I have a pen, I have a notebook. So like I connect the data, right? In the similar way, you just connect your real problems. Okay. So when I ask the question, or not only here, so whenever you go to whenever you going to join a company, if people ask the questions, you just connect the question into real world. Don't give a definition. If you give a definition, what people will think, you muck up the book. So that's all. Not a muck up. You just study the book. Okay. So that's not a right way. You are not. You just read out. You cannot digest that concept. Okay. Studying about data science, developer product environment. Okay. Analyzing group of information in meaningful manner. Okay. Which has, okay. And okay. 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 Nice. Okay. So efficient resource management. Okay. Exact. Okay. In the course, you got an insight like how people attempt, how many got from their main score. Exactly, Swami. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I just call it Sri. Your answer is exactly right. Okay. Soumida Sri, your answer is exactly right. It's I like it also because you are compared with a real example. Similar way, people also can give that right answer. So exactly, okay. Okay, so you can like I'll explain now. Okay, so I'm a like I'm a person. So I want to introduce a product. Like for example, I have a new kind of phone. Yeah, yes. Someone start to speak. Yeah, data science online course learn data visualization. I don't know understand that question what you are asking. Okay, I'll let you discuss in the end of the session detailedly, no problem. So I'll come to the what is data science. Okay, so I'll just connect with the real problem now. So data science include computations. Yeah. That is at the I'll come. Don't worry. Okay, so data science. So now we'll come to the real example. So I'm a person. I found a new innovation. Like I found a new mobile phone. I have a new mobile phone. I want to sell this product into market. Okay, into the market. I mean, I want to send the mobile phone into the customer. Okay, so what I do first, so I just having a factory, so I have a mobile phone. What I do, so I do that a marketing platform to sell my product. So that is platform maybe like a digital based, or it is maybe shop I mean dealer shop based. Okay, in a two way I can sell it. So first, whatever way, it's not a problem. So we go with a digital way, I mean online platform. So we took Amazon platform. So in this Amazon platform, it is a marketing place. I'll just post my product to sell. Okay, so now I have a product. Okay, so in the product is called subject knowledge. Okay, you have to know the subject knowledge to develop the products. Okay, then I need some technology. Why? Because I want to sell the product. So that technology is called internet, that belongs to Amazon. So what Amazon is doing, they are doing digital marketing. So in the Amazon, how they are doing the digital marketing, they are using data science. Okay, so I mean they are using some technique concepts, like they will do the recommendation, they will show the similarity products. Okay, so in the data science, we can know about subject knowledge. We need that data, I mean we need that technology support. Okay, so two things we discussed. Okay, so I have a product, that is a subject knowledge. I have to select the platform, that is technology support. It may be anything. Okay, further what I do, I'll start to use Amazon and I start to sell my product. So once upon a time, that product is goes very well. After 6 months, my product is gone very dull. No people not no one is not ready to buy my product. So now I feel, I mean I'm struggling the problem. Okay, so I want to solve the problem now. How I want to restart my business in as well as in the early days. Okay, so I plan to go with the data science applications. Okay, so that means like that is a mathematical formulas. Okay, so I'll just go to from the product knowledge, I mean subject knowledge, to the platform, I mean which is a technology. After that I go to mathematical problems. Okay, so now I found that problem through the mathematical way. I apply maybe a statistical method to find out where I found the mistakes, like whatever techniques in that mathematics. Okay, it's not a problem. So I'm in the digital, I mean, sorry, I am not in the digital marketing. So we selling the product in the digital marketing. So for that, I just take statistical analytics methods. In that method, using that method, I diagnosed my problem. I found out where I done a mistake and what to do, like all the technical concepts. I mean, scientifically I done it through the mathematical, I mean done that through the mathematical way. So now I have the subject knowledge, I have a technology, that is a platform where I used to sell, and after that I found the problem. So for the problem I need to get the solution. For that I apply the mathematical solution. Okay, so in the three concepts, in the three pillars, subject knowledge and the communication, I mean that technology support and mathematical things, these three things are pillar of data science. Okay, so these three things are pillar of data science. Okay friend, actually ஒன்றும் இல்லை, டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் அப்படின்னா ஒரு டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு பெரிய ஏரியா. அதுல 3 பில்லர்ஸை நம்ம பிரிக்கலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பில்லர் வந்து சப்ஜெக்ட் நாலேஜ். ஸோ இப்போ நீங்க பயாலஜியில் ஸ்ட்ராங்னா பயாலஜி வைஸ் நீங்க சப்ஜெக்ட்ல ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்கணும். ஸோ இப்போ சம் பீப்புள் ஆர் கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில் ஸ்ட்ராங்கு, இல்லை பிசிக்ஸில் ஸ்ட்ராங்கு, இல்லை மேக்ஸில் ஸ்ட்ராங்கு, இல்லை எந்த ஏரியானாலும் இருக்கலாம். ஓகே, ஸோ இட்ஸ் ரியல் வேர்ல்டு. டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட்டில் ஸ்ட்ராங்கு, இல்லை ஹெல்த் கேரில் ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்கேன், சப்ஜெக்ட் நாலேஜ் பேசுகிறேன். ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ சப்ஜெக்ட் நாலேஜ் நீங்கள் ஸ்ட்ராங் அப்படின்னா அந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் நாலேஜை பேஸ் பண்ணி யூ வாண்ட் டு டெவலப் சம் டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் அப்ளிகேஷன். இல்லை நீங்கள் வந்து அதில் ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணணும், இல்லை நீங்கள் வந்து அதில் ஒரு இனோவேஷன்ஸ் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா யூ நீட் சம் டெக்னாலஜி. ஸோ அந்த டெக்னாலஜி ஃபார் கெமிஸ்ட்ரிக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும், மைக்ரோபயாலஜிக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும், அண்ட் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் மெக்கானிக்கல் இன்ஜினியரிங்க்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த டெக்னாலஜி நீங்கள் செலக்ட் பண்ணணும். அந்த டெக்னாலஜியில் தான் இந்த மெஷின் லேர்னிங், டீப் லேர்னிங், இந்த மாதிரி டெக்னாலஜிஸ்லாம் வருது, NLP எல்லாமே வருது. ஓகே, ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் அதையும் செலக்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. ஸோ அகெயின் யூ ஆர் ஃபேஸிங் சம் ப்ராப்ளம். ஓகே, ஸோ யூ ஆர் ஃபேஸிங் சம் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் மீன்ஸ் அந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தை சால்வ் பண்ணணும்னா அந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தை பேஸ் பண்ணி யூ ஹாவ் டு டூ சம் மேத்தமெட்டிக்கல் எக்ஸிகியூஷன். ஸோ மேத்தை வச்சு தான், மேத்தமெட்டிக்கலை வச்சு தான் ஒரு ப்ராப்ளத்துக்கு சொல்யூஷன் கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும், ரைட்? சொல்யூஷன் கொடுக்க முடியும், ரைட்? ஸோ இந்த சிமிலர் வே லாஜிக்கை பேஸ் பண்ணி we can give, not a problem. ஸோ மேத்தமெட்டிக்கலை யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் all the innovations and unfounded things எல்லாத்தையுமே மேத்தமெட்டிக்கலாக தான் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறாங்க. அப்போ மேத் எவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பார்த்துக்கோங்க. ஸோ அப்போ இந்த 3 things ஆர் ஜாயிண்டட் அப்படின்னா மட்டும்தான் இட் இஸ் டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் இஸ் கம்ப்ளீட்டட். ஸோ அப்போ டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது இதை 3ஐயும் பேஸ் பண்ணி இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஃபைன். ஸோ நவ் லெட்ஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் சம் தியரிட்டிக்கல் கான்செப்ட்ஸ் ஹியர். Okay, fine. That business domain, whatever it is, and mathematical knowledge, that business domain means I talk about subject knowledge. Okay, mathematics, it is another pillar, and we have computer science technology, so that may be anything, and communication, another pillar, which means so you have to communicate that to others, right? So in different people, for that we have another pillar. So most of the people not consider that communication. Please mute. Okay, please mute. Okay, so you want to communicate with these 3 pillars. You can add on the communication pillar. It's not a problem. Okay, if you need, you can add it. Otherwise no. Please mute.
Mamse night vechi serum mamse.
Okay, so who people are starting the programming, who people are start to learn about data science, we people start from the programming actually. Okay, we are not going to business or statistics or communications. We people start from programming. So in the programming, many people like to know about Python only. Okay, so that may be up to you. Many school students or college people also know about Python programming. Then other people's like management related people knows, MBA students, that people knows to willing to learn about R programming. Actually it's good to them because they can implement a lot of statistical programming using R. Okay, so it's a good one. Okay, fine. So in the programming way we will start to learn actually. So in that programming, that may be hackers, they may be available Python or R, and that IT guys, like many people are there in the programming. Similar way business. And when we select a business domain, so that may be any domain. It may be microbiology, it may be a manufacturing industry, it may be agriculture industry, it could be anything. It's based on that you have some teams. Okay, so that people also need to support from the programming. So at the same time, that business supports need from the statistics side also, that people need the communications also. Okay, so you can see that business, programming, statistics, and communication, this 4 pillars will be communicated each others. Okay, in a different person, different technology will communicate with others. Okay, so this is what called data science Venn diagram, but we cannot elaborate all the core things whatever we given here. Okay, we just understood what is data science, what is data science, that's all. Okay, so next thing, very interesting, what is a goal for data science, what data science is delivering you. Okay, so some people ask the first day and second day also, this data science is what deliver us. ஸோ டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் மூலம் நான் என்ன கற்றுக்க போகிறேன், எதுக்கு நீ டீச் பண்ணுற அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி நிறைய பேர் கொஸ்டின் கேட்டீங்க. ஸோ ஃபார் தம். ஓகே, ஸோ ஃபைன். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங், using data science techniques, you can predict something. What you can predict? Why should I predict? For example, you want to leave home. I mean, you want to you want to go to Chennai now. Okay, to Madurai. You want to go to Madurai now. So now you want to find out the weather condition for the tomorrow. You can look at the mobile phone. You can easily find out the weather condition, right, for the tomorrow. How it is happening? Who is predicting? Because of the data science technology, which is predicting technology. So that particular application has been used. Okay. Then classification. You look at your mobile phone now. You go to that photos, and you can go to that gallery. It's not a problem. Up to your phone absence. Okay, it's not a problem. You just open your mobile phone. You can see that image gallery. In that image gallery, you have a classification option, which is based on the month wise, based on the year wise. You can do the classification. Similar way, you got the mails, right? In Gmail, you can look at default, which means primary emails, and we have that some updates, we have some forms, and another one also update something is there. Okay, so there will be 4 classification method. It just classified whatever mail it comes to your inbox. That inbox I mean that mail will be classified, which mail belongs to primary, which mail it belongs to update, or it belongs to social media information, or else it comes from forms. It's just doing the classification. Okay, it's a very simplest example. I think today or yesterday what you discussed, I think so, image classification, right? So it is entirely based on the data science techniques. It's done it. Okay, even you can take a real-time example, your mobile phone. Do the recommendation. Okay, so obviously Amazon, Netflix, even that I'm not sure about Hotstar, but Netflix, the people are using the recommendation system. Amazon also, Flipkart also, they are using recommendation system. How they are recommending? Who people are buying that say similar items? So for example, you want to buy that Apple phone. So who people are buying that Apple phone? So that people are buying this kind of products. Like they are recommending, not showing the similar item. If they showing the similar item, that will be comes under association role. Okay, in recommendation, people recommending what you need to know. I mean, what you need to buy. Okay, so if people buying Apple phone, okay, fine. So next thing, we are talking about the pattern detecting. So even you look at your mobile phone, you don't want to go anywhere in the real application. You can take your mobile phone, you can find out how the pattern detection it's happening. Okay, so for example, in your mobile phone, you have a face detection option, right? Face detecting or face unlock system. So in that, you can add your face, your father face, your mother face, right? So similar way, it's having 3 phases. When people looking that mobile phone, that start to unlock, how it is happening behind the data science concepts. Okay, in the data science, we have a lot of things. Then that anomaly detections. For example, we discussed about the first day about fraud detections, how the people are differently behaving. Okay, so it's based on the data, we can identify who it's differently behaving. So that is called anomaly detection for finding the frauds, theft. Okay, then recognition for the image, text, audio, video, lot of things. Okay, so that's also we can recognize. So okay, so next, actionable insights. A lot of dashboard it's created for industries. Even that people are starting to develop the dashboard for the students management system. and who people needs to find out some reports or visualization. All the things can do by data science. Okay, so automated process and decision making. So who people are willing to learn, I mean who people are learned about mechanical engineering, so that people when people comes to my Python class, the people are said, why you come to join my class? Like I ask the question with them. Actually I'm a trainer in Python. I'm a Python trainer at Anna University actually. So I asked the question that people are answered me. I'm coming for make automated process in my industry. At the same time, that should be work like a decision making. So that's why the people are came. So around I think 4 or 5 sets batch of people I took Python. So many people answered the same thing. So in industry, I mean mechanical and manufacturing industry wants to make automate process through the AI. So that's why the people are coming to learn about Python. Okay, so in the case also automated process entirely done through data science concepts. It's based on the data only. So for example, credit card process. Okay, so then coming to the scoring and ranking system. Even now people are for the universities, all the colleges, the people started to scoring and making the ranking. So very simplest one, Kaggle.com. I think Aravind discussed about Kaggle.com. So the people will be the people will be hosting the competition. In that competition you can participate and you can score your accuracy value. Based on that they will make it ranking. So in that kind of situation also, that plays the data science, it's playing major role. And segmentation, it's a demography based marketing. Okay, optimization. So all the industries, all the problems, all the applications need to optimize. In that risk management also we can do it. Okay, so all the peoples need to do optimization their process. In that way we can apply the data science. Then another thing, forecasting. So forecasting can use in any industry, but people think that is only it's applicable for management relevant. It's not. Even you can forecast network security also, how it is threats are occurring in your internet. Okay, so like that you can forecast it and you can find out. But maximum that forecast techniques has been used for management aspect, which is for finding that sales and revenue. Okay, fine. So these are the goals and deliverables for the data science. Not only this, we have a lot of things belongs to data science. Okay, fine. It's everything, it's based on the data. But why here we are finding the data science keyword? Before that, I will explain how the data science it is flowing. Okay, so look at the picture, you will understand. So in this picture, first, when you start a data science project or process, okay, so you have to find out what is your goal and what is opportunity to do. And based on that, you have to create hypothesis, what you are going to find. Like that, you have to make it hypothesis. Then acquire. So it means to identify some data from your goals based on the opportunity, based on the hypothesis, you have to prepare that data. Then after you have to build that exploration, which means you have a data, right? That data should be explored. That is data visualization. Then based on the data, you have to select which is trained data set. I mean, which is a target data set, which means based on the goal, you have to fix the target, which means output variable. Okay, so you have to decide. Then you have to train the data. Then you have to validate the data. Okay, it's a very interesting thing actually. Then after you done that process, then only you will be do some mathematical, or else you will apply data science algorithm that is maybe present the insight for take action, make a decisions. Okay, similar way you done that all the things, then you start to apply somewhere. Okay, so you just having algorithm. In that algorithm you made it your data, like whatever you trained and validate and tested data, then you just got some result. So that application it's running well, then you take action to make a decision for you start to apply some some cloud. Okay, I tell you later how it is going to deploy. Okay, fine. You deploy that application in cloud. After that, what you will do, you start to monitor, start to analyze, start to improve. That is called optimization. That is also belongs to data science. Okay, so entirely you got it full idea about how that data science it's working. Okay, okay, fine. Now I ask a question. So why data science is data science in a we call it science word. Okay, so we have a data. Based on the data we are processing, why that science word is coming. So when you people are attending as a fresher, as an interview for the data scientist, that question will be comes for you. Okay, many people knows now because everyone started to learn about, so that's why. So anyway, no problem. So again, I'm asking, why in the data science we are notified that data science word. Okay, so the science, it's science belongs to chemistry, physics, and other thing, microbiology, biology. It's based on that subjects, right? Now here we are looking newly data science. Is it comes any chemistry relevant or physics relevant or biological relevant? Is it? Can you elaborate what is happening? Why that data science? Data science, it's a keyword of science. Science made it. Any idea? Data science la சயின்ஸ்ங்கிற கீவேர்டு எப்படி வந்திருக்கு, ஏன் போட்டிருக்காங்க, என்ன காரணத்தினால போட்டிருக்காங்க, இதெல்லாம் சொல்ல முடியுமா? Okay, it's logical based. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, fine. So we have very less time, so we'll directly talk about this. Okay, fine. All the answers are acceptable. Okay, fine. So now we look at that. When we start to work in the data science projects, we find out some theoretical concepts, like we identify some hypothesis, right? It's based on that we find out, we do that some observations, some kind of observation we are doing. It's based on your domains. Okay, so whatever exactly you people are saying, experimental experience, everything, it's based on the math, right? Okay, so that is very interesting area actually. Okay, so we do that, develop this general theory. Based on that theory, what we do some observation. Okay, so that based on the theory we start to observe, and when we connect with the real time, we just took corona. So COVID-19 actually, when people are start to affected, so we develop the theory actually. So we developed the theory first about the COVID-19. So based on that, healthcare people started to do observation from the patient. Then they think and they started to solve the problem. Okay, so then they create the hypothesis from the what they observed. Okay, so from that they formulate and create the hypothesis, then start to create, they start to create about some vaccine. Then that vaccine has been tested and predicted how many people are good in this vaccine. So then after that, what the people will do, they are collecting the data who vaccinated. Okay, so based on that they redefine. So some people are affected by COVID vaccine. I'm not talking about today's vaccine, it's early vaccines. I'm not talking about India, I'm talking about England and some other countries. Okay, it's happened. Okay, so in the situation that vaccinated people will affected by some other disease. Okay, so they are redefining, refining that which is collected data will be redefining that develop the vaccines. Okay, so in this is one of the data science problem. It is we just making all the things, it's happening scientifically. Okay, it's happening scientifically. So what some people said it's based on that logical. Yes, exactly. Some people said experimental based. Yeah, it's exactly. So entire thing, it's based on the logical based and science scientific based, and that is called experimental based. Okay, so that's why we call it a scientific method. That is called data will be helps to create the science. Okay, so that's why we call it a data science. Okay, so okay, fine. So these are the things we have to know in the first day. It's not a problem. Okay, fine. So next, what we are going to do, we are going to simply create one application which is called a simple chatbot using Python with the help of NLTK. So it is one of the package. Okay, you look at the screen, you can see that. So there will be some text box. So in the text box, we are typing. Okay, so tell about your design. What is your name? Who are you? Like I'm just customizing some question. Based on the questions, that chatbot will be answering. Okay, so I'll tell you that all the detail about what is NLP and NLP chatbot. Okay, so I tell you detailedly, it is one of the application actually. Okay, first thing. So we'll understand what is chatbot. Any idea? What is chatbot? Any idea about what is chatbot? Who people used chatbot already? Just text me. We go with the interactive way. Okay, it's a very interesting one. So whatever you see the screen, I will show you, and you also can develop the same program. So if you're not able to develop, you can contact and I help you. Okay, so can you say what is chatbot? People already heard about chatbot or not? It chatbot is entirely developed based on that NLP. So I'll explain. So no answer. I'm not getting any answer. Okay, not here. Okay, fine. So any other answer? No one is answering me. If you feel difficult to type it in everyone message chat box, you can personally text me. So in chat box, you look at the chat box and there will be option 2. You can click everyone button and you will find out many options. You just click my name and you can text me. So no need, if you feel if you feel something different to talk with everyone chat box, you can talk personally, not a problem. Okay, fine. Free to define context. It's given the questions. Okay. Oh, is it real? Real one? SRM sites. Okay, I'll check and tell you, but I don't know. I tell you laterly. Okay. Then okay, guys. We'll stop it now. So I think many people doesn't know about chat, but I think so. Okay, it's application, software application. How we are going to develop, that's the thing we are going to talk. Okay, right. So someone has said like, I'm a math student, I'm not here about chatbot. It's okay, no problem. So we can. Okay, so some people will start to typing when we search about some courses in internet, like you take course or else simple learn, like a lot of online tutorial, online training institution are there. Okay, so when you search that kind of websites, in right side, in the bottom of right side, you will get the pop-up message. So that pop-up message will be, remember, hi, how are you, how can adjust you, like that. You message got it from that bottom of pop-up text box, chat box. So in that chat box, in that particular message comes from machine. It's not from someone else. It's not from the human, it's from the machine. Okay, so which machine means that is a concepts what we are doing. Okay, so in the thing is, I'm telling similar way. You are starting a company. Okay, you are starting a tourist company. So okay, so for the tourist company, you developed a website. So people not ready to come and visit your company and do not ready to ask the tourist package. Okay, so what people will do, they will call and ask the questions. Okay, so for example, in Chennai, you are the very famous person for making the tourist. So in that case, you have more than 5 people, more than 10 people are working in your company. At the same time, you have a 10 mobile phone, telephones. Okay, so you gotta keep on, you people are getting, keep on people are getting calls from the customers. Now that 10 people cannot talk to everyone at the same content. What that same content? So people, as a customer, what I am asking, so I like to go to Singapore. What is a package? How the package will be goes? What is the rate? How long it will be takes? It's the same question. In the same question, that customer, for the client, that particular employee wants to answer the same answer to every customer. It's a problem, right? So you just think, so you got per day you got 10 calls. Okay, that one person wants to answer that 10 person answers, and same answers wants to reply. How that mentally how that fellow will be there? And that is different, that is difficult, right? So at the same time, when you have a very famous tourist maker, so in that case you have a 10 people and 10 telephones, you keep getting a call, but keep that employees answering the same answer. In that case, human is answering. But when you have a website, in the website, if you build the chatbot, that same questions has been repeatedly answered by the chatbots without tired, without any confusions. Okay, but maybe that human had that it's possible to avoid the call, but machines won't do it. So there is lots of cost saving. So that's why chatbot will be playing major role in that kind of customer communications. Okay, so that customer communication where we can replace the chatbot for the human. Okay, fine. So we'll come to that. What is chatbot? Again, with the definition way. Okay, so chatbot is a computer program that will be simulate the conversations. Okay, either maybe written language, you can text it, or else you can directly spoke with voice to voice communication. So that voice to voice communication are written text, some people typing in Tamil, some people typing in English or Hindi. So that content should be adapted, and that machine should be understand. How it is possible to understand by the machines in Tamil? So we want to make it to learn the machine Tamil. Is it possible? Yeah, it is possible. I tell you later how it is possible to make it learn. At the same time, you are talking to the machine in the voice. You have a Google Assistant, right? In the Google Assistant, how it is working? You are asking to something, that Google Assistant will help you to do that. Okay, so that thing's entirely done by NLP. Okay, that's allowing to interact with the human in whatever way. Okay, so it will be easily communicate with the real person with the machine. Okay, fine. So these are the things we'll call chatbot. If you want to develop any chatbot application, you can communicate me. Privately, you can communicate. I tell you laterly. Okay, it's enough. Okay, so fine. So now we'll come to next thing. You can look at the image. In the image, you can find out the first page. In that first page, you can find out some logos. First one, Telegram, Twitter, and Facebook. So we have a lot of options. Okay, in even that WhatsApp also again. Okay, so you take WhatsApp or Telegram and Twitter, whatever message box. In that message box can be communicated with the NLP, and that NLP will be giving that whatever answers, whatever questions you have, that NLP will be getting the knowledge database. It's just answering your questions. Okay, it gets answer from the knowledge database, and it giving the answers. Similar way, we have the data storage that is just storing whatever you interact with the machine. Whatever you interacted with the machine, that data will be stored in the data storage. Why? Because when again that same question it comes to the machine, that machine will be easily answered. Okay, so for that machine won't create new question, new answer, because it is already existing from that database. It is easily recover and it is given. Okay, fine. I'll come to that chat box front end, which means we'll discuss about Twitter and Facebook and some messengers. Okay, even WhatsApp. Okay, so these things we want to create an API. Then that API will be integrated with the NLP. How it is possible? We can use AWS cloud. Using that, we can easily develop and deploy it. If you need any projects on the data science based on the chatbot, I can help you in AW based. Okay, I can help you in real-time based and real business-based application also we can develop. Okay, if you are interested, if you need any mentorship, you can contact me. Okay, it's the simplest way we can develop. I'm not doing marketing myself. I can help you. I'm ready to, I'm willing to help the people. Okay, so that's all. So NLP, and what is NLP? So you people know. So now we come to the conclusion about NLP, and we have more than, okay, we have 30 minutes. Okay, in this 30 minutes we will discuss about 10 minutes theoretical, then we will go to practical. Okay, so I'm not going to explain all the codings. I'll show that codings to you, and you can ask any question from the codings, not a problem. But if you want to develop in your system, it's take a long time. I'll send that coding and you try in yourself. Okay, then you can ask tomorrow. Okay, fine. So first thing, what is NLP? NLP is a programming. Okay, fine. So it's, maybe we can call it a concepts. We cannot say NLP it's a programming. It's just a process of concept. Okay, so anyone can, any different definition for NLP, it's not a problem. Okay, it's NLP is one of the computer programming. Okay, so that is given by that book actually. So my definition, it is a concepts. So because we are using Python programming, using that we are implementing NLP process, I mean NLP concepts. Okay, so that's why I'm not agree with that programming. So because it just taken from the internet. So that's why I want to interpret with you, because when I start to interpret and you people easily can understand. That's why. Okay, so we just taking that NLP concepts using Python programming, we start to implement. Okay, why, where we can implement, why we want to implement this. If you want to communicate, whatever we have the chatbot, if you want to create a chatbot, we have to create NLP. Okay, fine. So where we what we, I mean what base we can create the NLP chatbots based on the textual data. So now we come to the conclusion, when you can use the NLP, when you have a more huge amount of textual data, in that place we can use NLP. Okay, so NLP, it's based on the knowledge. Okay, it's based on the knowledge that will be work. Okay, so it's entirely for the data science. It is entirely for the data science. Scientists will be working on it. Okay, so entire thing, I mean in the NLP, all the things, all the process. For example, in your company wants to even I'll tell you simple example. So you people are having the filling the blanks answer sheets, right? So in the filling in the blanks answer sheet, you have a question, in the between you have a cap for answer it. So in the answer, in the cap for answer, you need to answer it. Using NLP, we can answer the filling the blanks questions. Okay, so that is concepts can be work on the data scientist. Okay, entirely that data scientist, since the text is such a easy used to common container. So what is container? I tell you laterly about the container. That is interesting topics when we talk about NLP container. It's common container. We can use NLP also there. Okay, so all the data will be stored for in that NLP container for using data scientist. Okay, so in detail, if you need about NLP, we will discuss laterly. And another things, in the NLP, we have one of the important technique that is called tokenization. Tokenization, we can call it tokenizer, not a problem. So that is, you know, that's mean if you have a sentence, you just type it in the text box. I mean, you are chatting to chatbot, you just type it in a long sentence. How are you? Okay, how are you? So you just type it in a sentence. It is having the 3 words. It is a one sentence. But how that machine going to understand? Machine wants to understand, and machine wants to answer for the query. So machine first, what it do the tokenization. Like whatever you sent, whatever question you asked, it start to break up. Okay, it start to break up. Like how are you? Like it started to break up. So for that technique, we use tokenization. Okay, you can see the sentence here. My name is George and I love NLP. Okay, so my name is George and I love that. All the words, all the sentence words has been break up. Okay, like using tokenization. Okay, so why we need to do, for example, you need some weight based analysis, and every text will be converted into, every text will be convert, I mean every word will be convert into some numerical value. That is a very important part in the tokenization. Okay. Okay. Next thing, stop words. So that is called stop word removal. That is another one part. So we cannot take all the words to analyze, like and, they are, sorry, ye, and, like those kind of words. No need to take care. Actually, when you people are searching in Google, if you are searching some keyword, it will be break down all the words and it will be remove that is was all the words. In the similar way, if you want to remove using NLP, you can use stop word removals. Yeah, yes, Axia. Yeah. Okay. So in that keyword, this sentence and removing stop and words, we have a sentence that is, this is a sentence for removing stop words, and that we just remove is, a, and for all the keywords, I mean basic removal stop words, I mean stop words has been removed. Okay, is and a for 3 words are removed. So in this kind of removal will be happening, the technique is called stop word removal technique. Okay, so it is belongs to NLP technique, and based on that we do the steaming. Steaming means it's very important technique. It's very important technique when we are playing about NLP. For example, you look at that one word, it's called cook. Same word will be cooks, we can give cooked, also it's the same word. Cooking, also same word, but that like that meaning will be different. But for that we have another technique actually. So that's common word is what? So in the common word analyze, which called steaming. Okay, or you can give cook or cooks or cooked or cooking, whatever it is, it will be considered as a steaming. It's a cook. Okay, so in this kind of technique will one of the major role for NLP. Okay, so then what we do, word embedding. So this is similar, like based on the word length it start to work. It's based on the word length it start to work. So it is very important technique, and at the same time you have to carefully handle it. So otherwise it will be making a lot of misunderstanding, problems. Okay, so 1 second, my laptop got battery dry. Connecting. Okay, fine. So you can look at that one. You can look at that one. So fry, cook, pan. So it's 11 to that keyword has been matched. So which means what they are trying to say. It's just based on that embedding word, which means whatever we previously done it. So based on that data will be cleared. Okay, so that's a technique which will be playing that embedding way, which is like finding the length of word, and it will be finding the similar meaning of words. Okay, so in that way we can use word embedding. So when you come to NLP, I'll describe about detailing, because when I start to describe all the things, it's take long time to understand. Okay, so we have the term frequency inverse documentation frequency technique. So that is called TF-IDF. That is used to for more commonly known as a technique with which is based on the weight based. It will be work. So many NLP algorithms, it's based on that based on this technique only. We'll see one by one laterly about technical way. So we cannot explain these techniques because it is more costly to explain. And same thing, we have who people are doing topic modeling. I mean who people are doing MBA. So many people start to work with the topic modeling for their product analysis. So we can also use that topic model. It is like a logistic regression. I mean regression based, it will be work. Okay, so this is the enough thing about topic modeling, because this is also very costly to discuss. Okay, and finally we can do NLP, I mean that is sentimental analysis. Like based on the text we can identify how people are behaving, what people are going to deliver, how that emotionally people are talking. Like we can measure using sentimental analysis. Okay, so okay, fine. So these are the actually I propose the content here. If you people are ready to learn about NLP for creating chatbot or for further any NLP projects, I can guide you. So this is the 5 days online event. Actually for the registration link also I given. If you need, you can take a screenshot You just take about you just consider about the content, then you plan to join. It's your wish. It's not about certification program. It is only for knowledge development program. It's 7 to 9 p.m., which is fully hands-on experience. 2 hours, 2 hours only it's going to happen. If you interested, you can register that link. Okay, otherwise leave it. Okay, fine. So next thing, I'll show that I show that practical one. First, I'll look at the coding first. Where it is. Okay, fine. I got it. Finally, I got 70 people answered for that test actually. I expected 8 people will answer, but anyway, no problem. 70 people are answered. I'll send that report also. I'll just make it screenshot. Don't worry. There will be no mention any name and all. It's just simply it's mentioned how many people are attended and how people are rangely coded results. Okay, 12 people, 12 mark, 15 people are coded. Okay, so I'll share my another window. Just wait for it. So I'm so happy actually in today. I can see the audience who people are joined. 93 people are I think joined. Actually, those people are not leaving from this meet. So I think it's going quite interesting. Okay, so I think you people knows about Jupyter. Okay, so if you people doesn't know about Jupyter, you just text me who wants to know about Jupyter. I'll teach you in 15 minutes. Okay, and tomorrow we'll discuss about 15 minutes. If you people don't know about Jupyter, we will discuss about 15 minutes. Okay, fine. So here, can you see my window? 5 minutes we completed. Okay, fine. So I think I zoom. Okay, so this is the important or necessary file to develop this chatbot. So for that, I'll just using IO, random string, and warning, numpy, and some important sklan, that is scikit, that is important library for creating machine learning. So and we have that TFI, I mean vectorization, and all the tricks we have used here. So this is the necessary package, and after that I start to load that I start to install that NLTK package. So this NLTK package, it's playing major, I mean that is a core to develop NLP programming. So that's why please go please, when you start to learn about this package, you just search in NLTK, then you will understand what is NLTK. So based on this package only, we are going to teach about all the techniques. Okay, fine. So then we start to install, right? We just installed all the requirements, and we just making import the necessary package. We have that NLTK download some necessary files, I mean necessary package. I'll just import that NLTK, then I start to do that in steaming packages from NLTK. Then I'll download some packages which is need Poplar, Punket, WordNet, like a lot of packages are for that to download and make it all the process. It's a lot of packages are there. If you come, and personally I can teach all the things. Okay, based on that we start to work. So then we create some chatbot text actually. So this chatbot text, for example, if you want to explain about Anna University or SRM University or some other university, or else about you, for example, you are creating own chatbot. So for example, okay, I can see Haripriya. That is a name easy to pronounce. So that's why I take Haripriya. So that is one of the person is text here. So you take that. For Haripriya wants to develop some application, some chatbot for her. So if, for example, she has a mobile phone, if she not available to use the mobile phone for her, that mobile phone should be answered. Okay. So what she's done it, she created chatbot text informations like whatever like for example, Haripriya is like a teacher called or teacher messaged Haripriya. So what Haripriya wants to reply for the teacher, all the things has been already done it in the chat text. Okay, similar way, Haripriya friend is texting. For her, she already prepared the content to save in the chat text parts. Similar way, who people are contact Haripriya in the contact person based, she need to develop the chat information. Okay, so that is called chatbot.text. Okay, so Haripriya developed for it. So based on that, we start to work. Okay, so that is a very important concept. Without this, that chatbot cannot answer it. Okay, so similar way, I'm just creating chatbot.text, which is based on that who created the NLP programming. So based on that, I just copied from the Wikipedia and pasted it. Okay, that's all. Okay, I'll come to that another coding tokenization, that is tokenizing. So that is using to tokenize that word, whatever words I feed it, all the keywords will be broke down, which is separate all the words, and we use that word tokenize, and that is also same content. So that is first thing is it's converted into list, another thing it's also converted into word. So first thing it's for the sentence, second things for the word. Okay, it's just two way we can use it in upcoming sessions. Okay, so that is lamer, that is one of the another important technique. So we'll discuss later about this. So we have applied that technique to for the keyword text, and we just creating another thing is keyword matching. So when people are saying creating words hi, hello, like that words, it's based on that we create another thing. And then finally we will come to come to the response based on that the users. Okay, if users as a users, we, you, or he or she, that people communicate with the chatbot, that chatbot it's going to answer it. Okay, it's just input. Okay, just getting some response. I declare a function, I declared as a function. Okay, so based on that we start a program here, we start a program here. So if you need, you can change any name here, it's not a problem. So then you can give anything. Okay, now you can look at that, you can look at that final one. So we come to conclusion, so I'll just make it high. Okay, so that is given that chatbot, it's given the answer. Okay, so then actually why I was not run when I explaining, when during the session, if I start to run this coding, it will take time. It will take 3 to 4 minutes. It's based on your computer. It will take some time. So for that, avoiding that time waste, I'll just already run the code when we started this. Okay, fine. So it says answer. Now I'm asking another question. What is NLP? I don't know. I don't know. My answer is already existing or not, because I just done that copy pasted. So that's why. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Okay, so like that it will be says. Okay, NLP, I'll just make it NLP. Oh, that is also not design. So okay, it's not understand. So okay, fine. So anyway, it's actually it's working, but thing is it's not exactly fetching the inputs. Okay, I want to run all the coding again, so otherwise I have to refresh the codings, otherwise it's difficult to run here. So anyway, not a problem, I'll run it again, it's not a problem. I'll run it all the cells. Okay, we'll discuss with the question and answer session now. So we have 7 minutes more we have. So if you have any questions, you can ask. If you have any questions, you can ask. No doubts. Okay. I thought in last 2 day sessions, we got many questions here. Even my session in the first day, I got 33, 34 questions. I didn't see actually. After that screenshot, I found that because in meanwhile, I had a power cut, you see, right? So that's why I didn't see that answer. I didn't see that questions. Okay. Very good. So you have any doubts, you can ask now. It's not a problem. We can discuss. Sir, how machine predict the sentiments? That for NLP we are using. Okay. So for example, so this is for only NLP who needs to learn from me. You can register. Okay. That link only for who people wants to know about NLP programming. So you can contact me, and otherwise leave it. If it's not compulsory, I'm just posting. I'm keep training every week. I start to every week I'm training the people. So who people are interested to learn about NLP, machine learning, data science, and blockchain, like a lot of technologies are there. If you people interested, you can join, otherwise leave it. Okay, how machine predict the sentiment? So actually how people are recognize the same thing similar way. That similar way we feeding, we making. Okay, so for example, if you give a sad keyword, okay, so sad, it's a keyword to be make, it's a machine can be understood from the words how you are communicating. Based on that, it will be going to understand. For that, in NLP have a lot of techniques, which techniques will be helps to identify. So this identified accuracy, it's very important. Okay, so in NLP, when you using that NLP in image based or text based, it can give more than 60% of accuracy. It can give. It's based on the model and based on the data. It can. So we have to pay for this. You can look at the link. You will understand that is a very less cost actually. So definitely this is a private. I mean, personally, I'm teaching like a tuition, and that's why you have to pay for it. I can't spend the time without money. So because that is very important for us, and that's why. Okay. Which group the student will take in 11th standard, sir? I have general question for data science. I recommend for the computer science. I think in the schooling life doesn't have any specific data science relevant thing. I think in future maybe it's come, but it is relevant to computer science. It's good one, and you know, data science will be playing all the industries, even healthcare, even all the industry will be going to use. It's not a problem. That's for basic one. It's programming knowledge. If plans to like, you know, I recommend for the computer science. But other than that, you can discuss with your relatives, or else you can discuss with your experts. We have pay for this event. Yes. Shall we take a commerce with a business maths? Yeah, it's good one. But okay, it's good one. You can, but in data science also, it's playing major role in share market also, and commerce also. It is a biggest role that you know, data science. You take Amazon, that is e-commerce website. It is entirely based on that data science. Okay, so you can. So we can use visual and textual sensor meaning for the more data to get. So somewhat perfect interaction with the robot. I can't get what you're asking. We can use visual and textual sensor data. Okay, means for more data, somewhat perfect interaction with the robot. You can, but using computer vision technology, we can do that visual, visual recognition, sensor data recognition. That in textual data makes maximum using like communicating or filling the blanks. If people are conducting some push, in that push you can the based on that random of questions. For example, you know, a lot of common exam, even you take NEET exam, at a time people are attending, a lot of people are attending that same examination. You know, all the computer having different URL, all the computer having different questions. How it is possible using the textual content NLP based they are conducting. I think I'm not sure it is possible to conduct. So many companies are working towards on it. So that's why. Okay. So ethical hacking has better scope in future. I'm not sure why. Sorry, I'm not sure about ethical hacking. And my personal recommendation when people start to learn about programming, the people start to go with the hacking process. So people are ready to learn about hacking. I mean, they have something interesting I mean interesting to do like others looking others information. So that's why I don't know that people are looking hacking information. I'm not coming to that part because ethical hacking or I don't know scope, but in networking it's very good scope in future. Using data science or NLP programming, even not in NLP, using machine learning technique, it is having very good scope, but you have to develop. But always you know that how that networking area will be behave. So you have to ask some expert. So you can ask in end of the day, of with Arvind, you can ask about ethical hacking and all. I'm not sure if he knows or not. I don't know. Okay. Can non-computer group students do the MCA? I have interested to programming. So I think some courses are eligible. You can contact Tiliban sir or else our professor Sudha ma'am, and you can contact Krishnamurthy sir. They can guide you. So you contact Tiliban sir also. He will help you in that. Okay. Last day you can ask the same questions to him, and he can help you to join in SRM University. And okay, thank you, sir. Okay, fine. Any other questions? I told you, right? So it will take long time. That process is it is going on, keep going on. So that's why we got it wrong output. I'll just restart my like last 5 minutes. We'll just complete and we'll just close it and we'll close that. So final one, I'll just do this. Can you see my screen, my system screen? That last one, because we will complete that one. So don't worry, it is running actually. So we have a lot of projects. I'll run it all the sentence and we'll go with that. Okay, so it'll take some time. It will take some time, so don't worry. So it take a very few minutes only. And if you have any queries, you can ask now. So it start to run, I think so. And yeah, it started well. Okay, fine. So before that, we will analyze the report. Can you see my window now? I think I got 71 response actually. So in the 71 response, 12 12 mark, 15 people got it 12 marks, and 13 people got it 14 marks. Can you see my window? Can you see my window? Can you see my window? In that window, we can find out some chart, bar chart. I mean, yeah, in that chart, you can find out your results. First, one person got 0, and I don't know who's that. No problem. I'll help you. Don't worry. So 2 persons, 4 persons got it 2 mark, 4 persons got it 7 persons got it 4 mark, and 6 mark 11%, 8 mark 9%, 10 marks 11% in the similar way, and 12 mark 15%, and 14 mark 13%. So very good. All the people are good in that, so no problem. So few people wants to develop their skills, it's not a problem, don't worry. So no one is born with the knowledge, right? So don't worry. So fine. So I think that code was run. Okay, so it's run actually, it's not a problem. We'll just come to the conclusion. If you type it here, you will get it all the answers. Okay. So I'm not sure this is not right questions to ask this robot. So that's why it's saying that design. So it says about some answer. Okay. What is NLP? So it's not right question to this. Okay. And who is chatbot design? So it's asked about some questions. Okay, it just giving answers. Okay, so in the similar way, you can ask a lot of questions with the chatbots. You can create your own chatbot. So for the particular customer, you can create a chatbot and you can market it. That's all. Thank you all. If you have any query, you can contact me. And okay, so I'll share it another screen. If you need any contact details, you can communicate with me. Thank you all. Thank you. So if you have any queries, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll just close it. Thank you all. If you have any queries, you can ask.
Students can either unmute or put their queries in the chat box.
Almost நிறைய question வந்துருச்சு sir. Close பண்ணலாம்.
Okay, thank you. So I thank on behalf of the management department, on behalf of the department, Mr. Ramar Bose for handling the session with an interactive session. A lot of questions were posted, both in the beginning as well as in the end. And I thank all Mr. Ramar Bose once again. I thank all the participants from various institutions, students from various institutions, faculty members from other institutions for making this event a wonderful one. I thank all my colleagues for their wonderful support in arranging the function. All the faculty members have extended their fullest cooperation. I thank all the students participants. Looking forward to meet you on the 5th day, that is tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, and all. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye.
And thank you, Raman. Thank you.
Thank you.